we know we got to win this one, and I think in our locker room we all believe it that we can win, and as long as we play our game. I thought in the first 10, first 15 of last game, they controlled the pace, and we weren't getting behind them and playing our game. So, I think tonight we got to come out, or this afternoon we got to come out and play our game. So.
Up front.
Tracy Myers, NHL.com. This is for both of you, if that's all right. With Joe Pavelski, we all see what he can do on the ice. What kind of an impact does he have in the room, on the road, where we're not seeing?
Obviously he's massive to us, not only as a person but as a player. He brings literally everything that you can bring as a hockey player. He brings compete. He brings composure, and even in the locker room, just calmness, and just his presence is something that I think the boys kind of rally around. And obviously you saw in the last round there, he popped off for 8 goals, and he was definitely one of our top players. So I think that he's for sure one of our leaders, and we look to him to settle us down in times of stress. And I think being around for so long, I think he's picked up a thing or two from guys around the league, and he's definitely brought that into our team, and definitely is a leader and shows us the way.
Anything to add, Joel?
Yeah, I think, no, you said it. Like, he's just a veteran presence, and, little things like taking care of your body and stuff that people don't really see. He just does a great job of that, and he's just the ultimate pro. And, on the ice, he's obviously showed, in the biggest moments, he comes through. So we're just really happy to have him.
In the middle.
Good morning, guys. Alan Snell with LVSportsBiz.com. For both, a lot has been made about the game presentation and the pregame hoopla in this building. I'm just kind of curious, as a visiting player, what's your impressions of playing in this particular venue compared to other arenas?
For me, I love it. I really don't. I don't think that it's too much of a home ice advantage, because it's you come out for warm-ups and it's kind of empty, and then the start of the game it's packed, right? So when you walk out to the ice at the start of the game, it's awesome. The ground's vibrating, and the crowd is great. So I think even for us coming out, I think it's a big pump up, and I think it's a great rink. So
Yeah, I agree. It's really fun to play in. Like, the atmosphere's, every rink we've played in so far has been awesome. But, this one kind of has that almost like party atmosphere, and everyone's going nuts, and they got the towels going. So it's just a great rink to play in.
Up front.
Ryan Clark, ESPN. Joel, this question's for you. I mean, kind of going back to a little bit about Joe, but more your system as a whole. When you have these guys who can operate at the net front or that low slot, like, how does that sort of work for a guy like you? Is it just simply a matter of knowing when you put it on net, there's a good chance someone's either going to be able to direct it, or there's a rebound, they're going to grab it? And then with Joe, like, what is it that makes him special at being able to do that for just time and time again?
I think as far as me, like, all of our D try to, get pucks to the net whenever we can. And then with Joe, like, he practices all the time, and he's just really good at it, has a great hand-eye coordination, and I think the base, like I said, he works at it all the time. So he's just, it's his craft, and he's kind of perfected it. And I think as he's gotten older, I don't want to say he has to just find different ways to score, and he's done that by tipping pucks. And so, yeah.
We'll do 2 more questions. Left side, second row.
Dan Rosen, NHL.com. Mason, yesterday we were talking to Tyler, and he was talking about a bounce back for your team, but a bounce back for your line, too. So when you guys are each -3, how do you take that? Like, what's your mindset? Is it something that you take personal, fuel, motivation, or is it something that you're pretty good at parking, putting away, and new game, fresh day?
I think you definitely have to do a bit of both. At first, you want to reflect on it, and obviously, you hate to be, someone that, or you hate to be on the ice for, all those goals and, almost let the team down a little bit. But at the end of the day, we got another game to play here. So after you reflect on it, just kind of put it behind you and worry about the next game.
Last question on the left.
Joseph Hoy, Dallas Morning News. Mason, you talked about that first 10, 15 minutes, how key that is today. Is that going to be more of an adjustment thing to really come out prepared for that, or is it like a mental thing? Do you do anything differently?
No, I don't think we're going to, do anything differently other than just get to our game earlier. I thought, after that 10, 15 minutes, we got to our game and, we kind of settled down and started getting pucks behind them and getting on top of their D. And, we're a forecheck team. So when we play that way, we're hard to break out against and, get clean plays. So, like I said, like the first 10, 15 minutes, especially in an afternoon game, is something that's very important. And, we know that. So we're going to be coming out ready to go.